Hey, Rod J back again. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Today, I'm going to actually get into a pumpkin beer. So I'm going to take a look at this one from Central Waters Brewing out of Wisconsin, the cheese state. It is a look at their Wendy, which is a coffee pumpkin milkshake IPA. So an ale with pumpkin, coffee, and spices. A lot taking place here. So looking forward to cracking this beer open. One, I've heard a lot of good things about Central Waters, so I'm looking forward to see what they offer on this one here. And two, I like coffee. I like milkshake IPAs. I like a little bit of spices. And we'll see. I do like pumpkin from time to time. The key for me with pumpkin is not getting too much pumpkin where you get so burnt out on it. So this is my first pumpkin here in the fall of 2020 to check out, and what better way than to do it in a milkshake IPA. Let's get it into a glass, see what this baby has to offer, and give you a little rundown on the beer. I'm gonna use the good old IPA glass for this one here, and just about got all 12 ounces in. Let it sit there for a second and I'll put the rest in. On the can itself, as far as ABV on this beer, as I survey the, oh my goodness. Are you talking to me right now? I can already smell the pumpkin coming out of the beer glass as it sits there. So not even trying to pay attention to that. I've got the aroma coming out. Does have a date on the bottom of the can, so that is always a great thing. As far as the ABV, amazingly, I do not see that on the can. So let me take a look through here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But I can't believe they don't have the ABV listed on here. That is a shocker. So what I'll do is I'll put the ABV in the description. If you want to check that out, you'll see what the ABV is there. How you can actually make these beers and not put ABVs on them, and we know some breweries do that. I just think it's a terrible thing out there. So disappointed to see that the ABV is not shown here on the can. And I get the rest into the glass here. Beer wise, get a nice look at the beer. You definitely got the pumpkin orange on the color there, but the head itself came out to nice 2 fingers down to about a finger or just over that right now. Sits pretty much like an eggshell color, maybe a little bit darker than that. Nice bubble action in place. As I mentioned, you get a nice sense of the pumpkin coming out. You're picking up some nice spices. Has like a gingerbread cookie type feel to this beer. But yeah, oh, like those little gingerbread grams or whatever they are. Very nice. But God, now I'm hungry as well as thirsty. Let's get the taste. Nice pop in the mouth, very smooth for the milkshake IPA. You have that creamy type feel there in the texture. Nice amount of mouth coating taking place. I can really feel it nicely in the cheek area right now. That pumpkin kicks over in the taste. Get a little bit of coffee. It's kind of a little bit on the back end. This is very reminiscent that I think of something like out of Starbucks, out of one of their pumpkin type treats. But with like a pumpkin with like a lighter type coffee. It's not a lot of coffee really coming through, so not sure if they kind of, let up a little bit on what they actually put into this one. But you're not getting a ton of coffee coming out, but it's got a nice smoothness to it. You get a nice duration of the flavor that is still lasting nicely here in the mouth. Nice clean break off the finish there. A little bit of that, not really too much of a drying effect, but it does go away rather quickly after you do drink it for a second. So you want to get back in there and get some more. A little bit of a scratchiness there in the throat as you swallow. Very nice, very decent of a beer. But halfway down the glass already, goes down very easily. Like I said, if you have had a milkshake IPA, you know about the creamy base that kind of goes with that style. So you're getting that in this one. If you're a pumpkin fan, this actually comes through. Again, think about a little bit of that coffee in there, but not much. Really, it's the pumpkin and the spices that have the biggest effect. Like I said, for me, a nice feel of the gingerbread, which for some reason in my head clicks more out to Christmas than it does like around Halloween or Thanksgiving, but there's never a bad time for a gingerbread cookie, and you kind of get that feel with this beer. But if you've had this one before, let me know what you think. If you haven't and you want to check it out, it is from Central Waters. It is the Coffee Pumpkin Milkshake IPA, the Wendy, and definitely worth giving it a try. And if you're a fan of some of the other beers out there from Central Waters, let me know what you're thinking of them. Or if you want to go pumpkin, any of the pumpkin beers, let me know what you're out there drinking as well, if you want to leave a comment on that. That being said, thanks for swinging by and check out another video. I'm going to finish this, and I look forward to catching you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers, and remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.